Hey guys, Panada here today. Today I have a Diona deck that I have featured on the channel once before, but it was without commentary, so I thought I'd go back to it with some commentary. It's basically my Shieldguard of Light deck, with Diona as the master. It's a pretty straightforward deck, but the real emphasis is on Shieldguard of Light and Ardent Aegis because I think this card is very underrated, very strong. Because when you place it on an Empyrean unit, such as the Shield Guard of Light, you get 275 heal, plus 2 Legionnaires, and 2 crossbow dudes, which I think is insane. Because if you do the math, 2 crossbow dudes and 2 Legionnaires is worth roughly around 5 mana as it is. Throw on the 275 heal on top of that, which is almost a whole healing fireball. That's worth maybe 7 mana total. Maybe 8 if you really want to be generous. And you throw it onto this after this guy's done defending. It gets lots of value. You can make good counter pushes. And he is very tough to kill as it is, but then you heal him up again, and it's even tougher. The rest of the deck, basically some control, high pressure Empyrean, got some stun lancers, chain lightning for spell, some anti-air with the stint and stint and the plasma marines, sorry. Spear throwers, rocket scrat, and elite swarmer. But yeah, we'll get right into it. Let me know what you guys think. First game here is actually against a very good player, Whist, who is very much known for his Slither decks. He was 13 on the leaderboard as of the start of this game. I don't know if I knocked him back any or not. But yeah, he's got a lot of Slither. As you can see already with the Musketeer and the Snake Druid. He does have Living Statue and Rabid Prowler. Not all Slither though, obviously. He's got Scrat Tunnels there. Fun fact, Chain Lightning shuts it down completely, which is great. It costs 1 extra mana than the Scrat Tunnels itself, but it's worth it because then they get 0 value, 0 continuing value from the Scrats. Shut down that Rabid Prowler quite nicely with the Stun Lancers. He's got Lash of a Moon. He just spent, I think, 6 mana it costs on just 2 Stun Lancers. Not ideal for him, obviously. We're just continuing to fight for bridges here. He has a tendency to play his Living Statue right on the front line all the time, which I don't agree with. He's got Combustion right there, as you'll see. But guess what? It's not going to matter because I got Ardent Aegis here. So the Shield Guard defended, did his damage. And I'm going to heal him up right here. And now he's basically full HP with an Escort. He does have actual Herald of Moon. But Chain Lightning and Crossbow dudes shut him down. I like strategies where when you're done defending, you can counter push quite nicely. Like Tranquil Shihu, because he heals up. Shield Guard with this combo can heal up with a big counter push. Obviously Tranquil heals for free, but you know, you get the point. This deck is also very good at dealing with Scrat Swarms, just because a lot of the Legionnaire cards, the Empyrean cards, are great at defending against Scrats. Another weird choice by putting the statue up front. Don't fully understand why. Put my crossbow trap up top to take care of the Snake Druid. He's got Combustion again. But as you can see, he has a lot lower health than I am at the moment. And way further behind on XP. Hypnotize isn't a great spell. I find it so hard to get good value for it. There's his Lash. Luckily, Diona is on the Prowler. There's another statue. I just play the waiting game here. There's his next combustion. But, like, again, same scenario. Ardenagus coming in here. With a crossbow trap from behind. His Slash gets some pretty good value this time around. It's still a lot of mana for not a whole lot, though. Another statue out on the field. I'll actually show you his deck, assuming it hasn't changed on the leaderboard after this match. Shieldguard Light healing up again after doing his fight. Getting his value in. The dragon is out on the field. He's very low HP, but he does have the ability to heal. With Drain Life, obviously. There's his Drain Life. Another statue up top with the combustion. He's got his dragon. Honestly, a pretty good push. Crossbow trap. Not the bear trap. Distracts the statue for a second. Shieldguard does not get a heal this time. Sad to say. But I think he got his 7 mana's worth of value right there anyway. I hit Mana Frenzy, he's about 18 experience behind. I give him the GG. He puts a statue right up front again with combustion. Shieldguard again, just marching on down. Ardenagus, heal him up back to full even though he was basically full HP. And that's the game. I thought I played it very well. Against the Slither nonsense. I'll quickly look to see if his deck's still on the leaderboard there so you can see it. Yeah, here it is. This is what he runs. Yeah, well, I've got a couple more games to show you how this game goes, this deck works. I didn't really lose any games with this when I was trying to make a recording, so I have 5 games, 5 wins. I'm only going to show you 3 of the games, but yeah, we'll get right into the next one. Okay, next game against a Morelia, running a very heavy Accursed deck. Lots of Accursed. Shieldguard is also very good at dealing with skeletons. I don't really like Haunting Hugger anymore since they changed it. Each time it gets a kill now, it doesn't actually contribute towards your Ascension, which I think is silly. It makes the card pretty underwhelming, even in Accursed decks. Like, it's great sometimes when you get him as an APAP perk if you're against things where Curse is going to come in handy, but most of the time it's kind of just garbage. Now you're gonna see here, I think I really wait a while to put the Ardent Aegis on the Shieldguard here. I let him take his fights, let him get as low HP as possible, and then I place the Ardent Aegis on him. Get the max value out of that heal. He does have a Bara with that's a lone wolf. I thought maybe I would be able to get him with that chain lightning, but no such luck there. Rocket Scrat also very good into skeleton swarms. Just biding my time. He's trying to build up another push with his skeletons. Haunting Hugger is actually kind of decent into this matchup for him because of the Shieldguard, and I don't have a ton of anti-air. But overall, I still don't really feel like it's worth it. Like, it's just gonna die here after getting a little bit of value, but not a lot. I do not get an Ardent Aegis off on the Shieldguard this time, but honestly, sometimes you don't really need to. I am 30 XP up, hit perk 3, he's almost not even, well, he's not even close to there yet. That's just a Nirvir's Breath. 7 mana to kill a couple Stun Lancers. Nothing to concern myself with. I let Bara do some damage on my Shieldguard here, and then I put my Ardent Aegis on. Still doesn't accomplish much on this push, but that's okay. He is spending a lot of money to deal, not money, mana to deal with my Shieldguard though. And it does end up living until the Haunting Hugger kind of comes and ruins that. Now there's Shieldguard out. Ruffle's going for some mana. And there's his dragon. Another dragon push and another game. Nirvir's Breath up top. Barely does any damage. 150 even at Ascension. It's such a bad spell now. But Beta Dwarf thinks it was justified because they gave it a couple more skeletons, which definitely isn't the case. Dragon goes down. I have dealt with his perk 3. I give him the GG. I'm 10 XP away from Mana Frenzy. He played pretty good, honestly. Running in a cursed only deck in 1v1 is not an easy task. Even for the best of players. People that do run a cursed decks usually have other factions in their deck, but he was a cursed only and I respect it. He's doing his best to hold on, defend here. And GG. And I'll show you one more game that really, like, pushes the idea of this deck being a counter push deck. Okay. This is a... Sorry for this guy, you're being my showcase. Stormbringer, very heavy Outlander deck. He's got Ruby, Aimbot, Annihilator. I think he has TAS as well. There's his Ruby right off the bat. Ruby is not very good into tanky units such as the Shieldguard of Light. The DPS is quite low. Great into swarms. Chain Lightning also helped a lot there. Put my Ardenagus on my Shieldguard. I distract the laser turret. That's his main defense there, but it's gone. So now we're just doing damage, and there's not much he can really do about it. Just continuing my pressure down below. Just gotta wait for the Annihilator to go by so I can actually deal with him properly. Crossbow Trap takes care of the drone buzzers. Chain Lightning not very good at dealing with aimbot in the pocket, so I just hold it. There's his first play of TAS. TAS also not very efficient into a Shieldguard of Light. But yeah, that's kind of just the game. His defenses are done. I got a big push. He recognizes it. Overall, pretty well played. Stormbringer definitely doesn't help, but I don't think a different master would have made a big difference there. But yeah, this is one of my favorite decks I've ever made. I enjoy it. It works in both 1v1s and 2v2s. Definitely works better in 1v1. Shieldguard is definitely more of a 1v1 card. But yeah, works with Diona, Valorian, APEP, whatever master you want, honestly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Give it a try, and we'll see you in the next one.